Welcome to Yoga with Nay. My name is Janay. Thank you for joining me today on the mat. Let's get started into our yoga practice for today. I'd like to begin our yoga practice in a meditation stance. And this is because I like to start out with breathing, just so that we can begin to connect the mind to the body and begin just that simple checking in. So allow yourself to get comfortable in a seated position like this, crisscrossing your legs, and allowing your spine to become nice and tall. Draw your shoulders down towards the ground. And you can place your hands in your lap or on top of your knees with your palms facing down or up. Begin to allow yourself to inhale through your nose and exhale out your mouth. Allow the shoulders to drop. Lifting up through the crown of the head, inhale through the nose. Inhale through the nose again. Exhale, release. One last time. Big breath in all the way until you can't breathe in anymore. And exhale. Good. Begin to roll your shoulders back about your ears, taking them big circles around to the back. Good. It might feel awkward, but it might feel even awkward as we go forward. So bringing the shoulders towards the front of the body, up by the ears, around, down, back, up, down. Keep it going. Remember to keep breathing. Remember throughout our practice that we want to continue to breathe. Good. Go ahead and extend your arms out nice and wide. Inhale, reach up, stretch. Press the seat of your tailbone into the ground as you reach all the way up to the fingertips. Good. Remember to keep breathing. Feel the breath moving inside the lungs and inside the body. Exhale, bring the arms down. Inhale, bring them back up. Breath in. Exhale, breath out. Inhale. Breath in. Exhale. Breath out. 3 more times. Inhale. Reach up. Release. Good. 2 more times. Inhale. Reach your arms up. Reach. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Exhale. Be careful if your knees want to come up with you. Keep them down. Inhale. Up. Reach. Exhale. Down. Good. Bring your chin down to your chest. Your arms are right here by your sides. Extend it out. Bring your right ear to your right shoulder. Or just go in whichever direction into a circle feels comfortable to you. Chin to chest, ear to shoulder, back of the head to the back of the body, and the other side of the ear to the shoulder, back around. Keep going. Hit every stop here. Take your time, as you may feel your body might be talking to you right about now. We carry our heavy heads often all day. We can't really take it off, so we gotta give our neck some love. Take it to the opposite side. Remember to keep breathing. Good. 2 more times around the opposite way. Good. Come back to center. Slowly begin to lift up through your chest. Bring your chin right above your knees, so your face is back up. We're going to inhale our right arm, take it to our left ear. So we have opposite arm, opposite ear. Now we're going to bring that open ear to the shoulder. Good. So taking your free hand, begin to walk yourself out just a little bit. We're getting deep into this neck stretch. Remember to breathe. Don't be rough with yourself. Don't be hard. The purpose of the breath is not to only calm us down, but it allows for any uncomfortable feelings that we have, whether it's physical feelings or emotional feelings, to go away, to give them the space that it needs to maybe move through your body, for it to come up, for you to feel it. And then through the exhale, things get just a little bit easier. So at first you might feel a little bit uncomfortable in our poses today, but it's okay. Just remember to breathe. Let's switch sides. Again, don't go and force yourself into a pose or just harm yourself in a pose. Don't do too much that doesn't feel good. Walk that extra arm out. Slowly exhale, coming back. You need to roll the shoulders out, roll the neck out, shake the head yes and no. Good. Let's go ahead and bring our arms across our chest, giving ourselves a big hug, but also stretching out the backs of the arms as well as the back side. So while you're here, go ahead and give yourself some love here. Maybe say I love you to you, or expressing gratitude, thankfulness, being thankful in this moment for something. Or even you can, if you listen closely or feel closely, you can feel your heart or hear your heart beating. We're going to take it the opposite side. So whatever the arm was at the bottom, take it to the top. And it might feel awkward, but again, that's okay. Come back, tell yourself that you love you. Maybe you can tell someone else that you love them. Expressing gratitude. I'm grateful for this moment. To be able to be still and to stretch my body and to share this moment with you. To be able to breathe. Good. Go ahead and release that. Shake out those arms. If you want to do some wave movements, you can. You can't do it this way. Alright, let's meet in cat pose. So remember that the poses that we're going to flow through are going to eventually help us for the larger poses that we're going to build up to. So the goal is to stretch the body so that you can get into poses a lot easier. Okay, so we're on our hands and knees. This is called tabletop position. And so here your hips are stacked over your knees. Your toes are on top of the mat. Your palms are in the ground. And your shoulders are above your wrists. Okay, you're pressing into the very palm of your hand. Give me a high five. Good. So the very palm of your hand is in the ground. You're pressing your fingertips into the ground as well. Try to avoid dumping in your wrists. So be in the palms of your hands. And so you can feel yourself lifting up here. Okay, be strong, just like a table. It has 4 legs. And in order for a table to stand, it has to have those strong 4 legs. Alright, pull your belly button into your spine. Okay, so also a tabletop has a flat tabletop surface. Okay, so imagine that we're having tea, someone's having tea on top of your back. You don't want that tea to fall. Alright, so come back to your breath. Your gaze is in between your thumbs, so your neck is safe. Take a deep inhale in and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Last time, inhale and exhale. Good. We're going to start to move through our cat-cow movements. So here, inhale, bring the spine up towards the sky, press away from the ground. So you see how I went from a flat table to looking like a scaredy cat. A scared cat. So my shoulders are rounded here. Okay. Things are good. Exhale. Release, drop the belly. Reach the heart forward. Good. This is cow pose. Inhale. Lift up for cat. Exhale, release for cow. Bring that heart forward. Lift your chin up as well. Gaze to the sky. Good. Here we go. Inhale for cat. Exhale. Release. 2 more times. Feel how your body is flowing with your breath. Every movement. Good. Last time. And down. Good. Now feel free to move your body from side to side, just wiggling. We're going deeper into your cat-cow. Maybe wiggling your hips, your shoulders, your head, your chest. Whatever feels good to you, wagging your tail. Good. Take 3 breaths here. Just going through this movement. Or more cat-cows. So I want you to also listen to your body. As I'm just your guide, you still can do more or less than what I'm doing, because I have my body and you have your body, so you have to listen to what your body needs. Alright, we're going to bring our big toes together. We're going to extend our knees to the edges of our mat. We're going to press our hips back. Walk your hands out nice and long. Good. Press your hips back. Melt your heart into the ground. Forehead into your mat. Let's take a moment here. Again, coming back to your breath. Inhaling deeply. Exhale. One more time. Exhale. Now we're staying in our child's pose. We're going to bring our elbows, bending them, our prayer hands, bring our hands into prayer hands above our head. So bending at the elbow. Okay. Continuing to allow the chest to melt into the ground. You should be breathing even if I'm not telling you to breathe. Slowly begin to walk yourself up, coming back to your tabletop. Now we're going to tuck our toes into the mat. We're going to press our palms into the ground as we lift our knees up into a floating tabletop. We're going to press our chest back towards our thighs. Good. We're making our way into downward dog. And then when you're ready, begin to straighten your legs, pressing your palms away from the ground. Good. Good job. Good job. Try to breathe here. You may feel tight. Okay. You're upside down. Don't panic. You also don't want to be on your toes, so try to rest your heels towards the ground. They might not touch, but that's okay. So we're holding ourselves up through our hands. If you need to bend your knees, you still can, pressing your hips back, pressing your chest back towards the thighs. You want to press everything back behind you. So use your strength here. Breathe. You're going to pedal out the hamstrings, dropping one knee at a time like you're marching in place. Good. From here, we're going to come back into our downward dog, lifting up on the toes, pressing back down. Let's lift up on the toes, press the heels down. One more time, lift up on the toes, press the heels down. Good. We're going to extend our right leg up to the sky. Good. For three-legged dog. Stay strong in your arms. When it gets tough, breathe harder. Good. Exhale, release. Left leg up. Three-legged dog. I should hear you breathing. Good. Release those legs back down to the ground. Walk your feet to meet your hands. We're going to come for a forward fold here. So you can have a soft bend in your knees. Again, bringing your chest or your belly down to your thighs. And just hang out here. Allow your head to relax, your neck to relax. And you can sway from side to side, just like a gorilla, or just swing like a tree, branches in a tree. Breaths. Allow your stress or any uneasy feelings to roll off of your body, or just simply just let your back relax here. 3 more breaths. Every exhale, maybe you can fold in just a little bit more. Straighten your knees, not locking them, just straightening. Soft bend. Good. Now, bending through the knees. Good. Slowly, as you press through your feet, standing up. So we're coming up really, really slow. And we're going to, as we're coming up, we're going to take our time coming to a complete stand. Very good. Have your arms by your side. Take your time, relax. Breathing. Open up your palms towards the sky. Face open. Nice and tall. Good. I'm going to inhale the arms back up Small back bend. Lift your chest up. Exhale. We're going to fold. Good. Inhale, rise up. We're going to put our hands on our thighs. This is called a half bend. So we're standing like we have again that flat back, that tabletop, reaching the crown of the head forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale, let's rise up again. Nice and tall. Good. And exhale, release, let it go. Awesome. She can shake it off here. Inhale, half bend, hands on thighs. Bring the chest forward. Good job. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up. Bring the arms to the sky. Reaching, grounding through the feet as you lift up like how we were when we were first sitting down. Good. Small back bend. Good. Exhale. Release. Inhale. Half bend. Exhale, fold. Last one. Shake it off. And rise up. Good. Small back bend. Good. Go ahead and bring your arms back down by your side. So here for plank, it's like tabletop, where your hands are below your shoulders. But this time we're going to step our feet back and come up. I want to see how strong you are. Good. Hold it here for 3 breaths. Try not to take your hips up. Bring everything down. 2, 3. Good. Drop your knees. Bend at your elbows for chaturanga. Good. Bring your thighs together as we lift up. Press through your hands. Nice and strong. Lift your heart and your chin. Smile. Good. Find your toes. Press back into your downward dog. Good job. Keep breathing. Inhale through the nose. And exhale. Good. One more breath in. And exhale. Good. Walk your feet to meet your hands at the top of your mat. Good. Take your time as you rise up. We're going to exhale, fold. Inhale, half bend. Exhale, fold. Plant your hands. Step back into your plank again. Hold it for 3 breaths. Bring your core into bring your belly button into your spine. Hold it. Exhale, bend at the knees, untuck the toes, bend at the elbows, lower yourself down. Exhale, press into the ground, lift up as you come into cobra. Good. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Good. Tuck your toes. When you're ready, press back into your downward dog. Hold it here. Go ahead and pedal out those hamstrings again. Awesome. One more time. We're going to move through our chaturanga flow. Walk your feet to meet your hands at the top of the mat. Fold. Bend through the knees. Inhale as you rise up. Reach. Exhale. Fold. Inhale. half bend, exhale, fold, plant your hands, step back for plank. We're going to hold it for 3 breaths. Inhale for 1, and exhale. Inhale for 2, and exhale. Last breath. Exhale as you drop the knees. Drop the elbows, lower the elbows. Inhale as you lift up. Open up your heart, pull your shoulders back. So try not to bring them here, have them back. Exhale, tuck your toes, press back. Good. Into your downward facing dog. Begin to breathe just a little bit deeper. Maybe feel how your downward dog feels different than your first time. We're going to walk our feet to meet our hands. One more time. We're going to hang out here in our forward fold. We're going to turn our toes open to the outer edges of the mat. We're going to take a seat coming into a yogi squat. So sit your hips down. Okay. Open up your knees by pressing your elbows into your knees. Lift up in your chest. It's okay if you're not flat on your feet. If you're on your toes, that's fine. If you have to go wide, that's fine. Just breathe here. Good. Let's move from side to side. Take your time, just a little movement. Side to side. Good. Let's go ahead and sit now on our bottoms and go ahead and scoot back. Walk yourself back. Let's go ahead, come tall through the spine, and as we're folding, try to, again, open up your heart here. So it's okay if you can't touch your toes or your ankles. Go where you can. Just lift up so that you can breathe. And we're more so bending from our hips and not our back. So you want to lift through the chest. If you want to fold in, you can. Awesome. I'm pointing my toes. Go ahead and do the same. Give them some love. Make big or small circles as you come up with your feet. Good, shake those legs. Awesome. So now we're going to come into a twisting pose, a seated twist. We're going to take our right leg, take it over our left, so it's on the outside of our opposite leg. Coming tall through the spine, taking our left arm, the opposite from the cross leg. We're going to twist from our belly button, taking our opposite arm, our left arm, outside of the thigh. Okay? Twisting from the navel. Keep turning. Fix your gaze like an owl where you want to go. So you want to be tall here. Your extra hand is in the back of you, helping you twist. Breathe. breath in. Good. Exhale. Release. Come back. Shake it out. Let's do the opposite side. Inhale. We're going to, I took the left leg and put it on the outside of my right. Inhale the right arm up. Take it to the outside of the left leg and twist. Good. Slowly come back. Bring both of our feet together. We're going to come into butterfly pose here. Okay, and you can begin to see how you can rock from side to side. Good. So allow yourself to get comfortable here. Again, you know, get tall in your spine, drop your shoulders. And you can go ahead and flutter your wings. Have some fun, fly where you want to go, wherever you want to go in the world, you can go there, you can be there. If you don't want to fly, you just want to hang out and be a pretty beautiful butterfly, you can just stay here, allow your knees to open. You can fold in, taking your elbows and pressing your elbows into your knees, or you can begin to walk yourself out just a little bit, rounding at the back but lifting a little bit through the chest. Exhale, release. So go ahead and have a little playtime with this pose. Awesome. When you're ready, slowly begin to come back to an upright position. Begin to bring your knees together. Good. And from here, we're going to come into our first boat pose. So this is technically a balancing pose, but it's good for our core because our core helps us with our posture. So we're going to be on our tailbone here. We're going to lift our feet up and we're going to lift our arms up. Okay, so you can point your toes here, lifting through your chest and holding. So imagine that you're sailing. Breathe. Try to balance on your tailbone. If you want, you can lift up more. Let's roll our boat down. Good. Extend the arms over your head. Big stretch. Extend those legs nice and long. And one inhale. Exhale. Go ahead and drive your boat. Good. Lift up through the spine. You're nice and strong. Feel your core working. We don't always have to have abs, but we can still have a solid, strong core. Okay. Exhale, release. Arms above the head. We're going to do it one more time. It's going to be our best sailing trip ever. Breath in. Exhale, lift up. Breathe, inhale. Exhale, release. Good job. Go ahead, bring your knees to the sky. Let's windshield wipe our legs from side to side. Open and closing. Good. You're probably feeling the burn or a lot of energy happening right now. It's all good stuff. Awesome. Just so that we can massage our spine, bring your knees into your chest, rock from side to side or front and back. Give you some egg rolls. Yes, have fun. Good. 3 more times. Good. And then we're going to come back down to our back. Take your peace fingers around your big toes. We're coming into happy baby. Our knees are on the outsides of our shoulders. Okay, you can still rock from side to side here. We're opening up the hips. And now we're going to extend one leg down our mat, our left leg, still holding onto our right knee. We're going to take that right leg across the left side of the body. We're going to take our arms and put it in a T, so straight out, or cactus, but we're going to fix our eyes to the right side, so the opposite in which our leg is going and our body is going. Come back to center. Extend that right leg now down the mat. Take the left leg across the body. Gaze over now to your left. Good. Now slowly come back to center. We're going to close out our practice in Savasana. So bring everything back to center, extending your legs out nice and long. And you're free to take your Savasana however you like, or how long you'd like, allowing everything to settle in and to settle down. Slowly begin to deepen your inhales and your exhales. Extending your arms over your head. Again, big good morning stretch. Knees into your chest. whichever side is most comfortable to you. And then press yourself back up into the same seated position that we began our practice in today. And now begin to return back to the same position that we began in our practice today. I want to thank you all so much for sharing your practice with me today. Thank you for showing up to your mat. And we're going to bring our prayer hands to our heart center. I hope that this practice invigorated you just a little bit, allowed your body to expand, breathe, get the blood flowing just a little bit. Continue to take care of yourself both on and off of the mat. Take care of one another and continue to be light and love. Namaste. The light in me honors and recognizes the light in you. See you next time. Bye.